Good morning. This is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 1071 WTJN. Time now for the Mayor's Report. And with me is not only Mayor Michael Beamish, but we have Stan Kegley this morning.
Yes, we have two of us today. And thanks for having us on the show, Clint, David. We really appreciate what you do to promote our community.
All right. We're going to talk a little bit about events and things that are going to be going on as we get into these better weather months.
Oh, it's exciting. I can't tell you how much for people, citizens, visitors, people in the county, people in the region to come into Troy this summer, from spring, summer, and into the fall with a number of activities, a number of different variety of events and activities that we've got in store. We're taking our traditional downtown summer concert series. We're going to enhance that with the activities with the Treasure Island Park, and I'll have Stan in just a moment talk about some of those neat activities that cover the gamut. I mean, we have music, we're going to have wellness, we're going to have river activity. I mean, it is going to be a wonderful package that we are going to combine with our downtown. It really is one of our goals, Clint, that we're trying to connect our downtown with our river to our park system. And we all know, we've talked about this.
I was going to say, I've heard people say it's, they're going to take away from the downtown. We're adding. Nothing is going away from downtown.
Actually, it is an enhancement, and there's going to be something for people of all ages and families. And, I'm just excited about what this holds. Of course, all these things are weather permitting, but we have done things, a lot of things, and I think this year they're going to find out even more is in store.
A lot of work went on fall, and wasn't that harsh of a winter. There was activities going on, I know, over at Treasure Island. I've climbed the levee, and I've peeked over, and I just tried to stay out of everyone's hair, but it looks like it's just going to be so nice over there, Stan.
Well, we're going to be starting, here in downtown Troy, and we start in May. We start with the high school, junior high, and high school ensembles performing at noontime concerts, and then from there it just kind of evolves, with the Memorial Day activities that we've got planned, and then we fall into the festival activities, and we've talked about how that's going to bring the levee, the river, and downtown into play. We have many concerts, special concerts on Proudy Plaza, so that's not going away, and we have a lot of just a lot of different variety for people of all ages. I mean, young to an older group. But we have concerts being planned down there. We have whiskey runs. The farmers markets coming back. These are just the downtown alone, and I'm so happy to work with Stan Kegley. Stan is our project engineer. He really orchestrates a lot of the activities going on with projects and events and activities throughout the city. But he also wears another hat, and I think people need to understand. He is the president of the Highest Great Corridor, which encompasses the whole of the Great Miami River, and so he sees what's being done along the river in many communities. I just like to think that Troy has the vision and there's moving forward with their riverfront development activities that will enhance not only activities and events for people, but it also, the umbrella is we're trying to establish a nice, strong workforce for our business and industries, and also encourage people to come into the backbone of our community, our downtown, with the small businesses that are in throughout our community as well. So it has an outreach and an impact, economic impact to what we're trying to accomplish. And so I kind of shared a few of the activities of downtown. I'd like to have Stan to highlight some of the plans that we have underway. We are moving forward. The Treasure Island Park is, you drive by, you'll see the lighthouse. That's a good icon. The Marina building is almost entirely rehabbed, and it's looking promising for a restaurateur to come in soon, and we'll
Wonderful.
talk about that down the road. But we also have the amphitheater in place. We have the shelter house in place. Of course, we had the restrooms in place, walkways in place. A lot of features that will, I think, enhance activity for all citizens.
All right. Stan, what is the plan that's going on down at Treasure Island? Now, just before we started, you had made the comment that the sign was going up for it.
There's a big Treasure Island sign now on top of the shelter house, in big giant blue letters saying Treasure Island. And as you know, Troy's always had a really great, vibrant park system.
Right.
Extraordinary parks Troy's noted for. And this will be our first foray into actually developing an active lifestyle park. A park that reaches out for, of course, recreation, activities, education, all across the board, and music. This will also be our first outdoor amphitheater in a park in Troy.
That's designed just for that.
Just for that purpose. We've had the showmobile. We have on Prouty Plaza in several places.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a permanent structure. I know one thing the mayor's always liked about that is the fact he was hoping for a place for the band to play, the local bands, Troy Civic Band and the high school band. And this will be a place I think they'll want to call home.
Well, that'll be a nice place to have it down by the river, a little quieter than when we do it on the square, and you get a couple semi-trucks coming through and motorcycles, and it can get a little loud when the circle isn't, when it's not an event that's big enough to shut down the downtown, and you have the traffic driving through. So that, to me, is nice for, like, the Troy Civic Band, make it very, very nice.
Cool.
Yes.
Calm, and it's just, the acoustics will be really good as well.
Yes. Look forward to that.
In fact, the mayor didn't bring up, here shortly in early May, he's going to do a big reveal. And what he's going to do with the big reveal is he's going to share with you our summer series of events being planned at Treasure Island Park Network. You know, the music, the activities, the outdoor adventures, some of the other activities we have planned. Of course, several concerts, both local bands, and of course some bigger name bands are coming. And so today's basically kind of a teaser of some of those events that are coming up.
I was going to say, so to say, you're keeping that under your hat for now, for the big reveal.
Well, we think we've got a lot of things in store that are pretty solid. We will have a kickoff. Stan refers to, and June 12th is what our target date is for our grand opening, so to speak, where we'll have a dedicate the lighthouse that the Troy Foundation, again, was very, very helpful in establishing that. They gave us the money to do that. So we're going to have a special opening, and it'll be open to the public. We'll have a 3 o'clock dedication, and we'll have time afterwards to let people walk through, see what's going to go on, and hopefully we'll be able at that time to share some of the concert activities, but also some of the river activities and the other events that will take place there. But we're, again, I think you brought it up earlier, we're not trying to displace all the activities of Prouty Plaza.
No.
We are really enhancing things. Again, we're still going to have the Cincinnati Symphony. We'll still have the Dayton Philharmonic. We'll have the Mayor's Concert, and some of the bigger concerts that we've always had, where we can close down the downtown
Right.
to all that traffic, which allows for a bigger crowd to enjoy. But if we need to take it down to a more quiet, a more scenic look along the river, we have now the amphitheater to be able to do that.
I think that's just wonderful. It will be a great place. Like I said, I haven't gone down and into Treasure Island. I know all the construction going on. Just stay out of everyone's hair. But I've gone up on the levee. They're right off the Eagles parking lot, and also from the park side, and go up on the levee and just kind of, I guess, a voyeur to kind of be it, to watch exactly what's going on over there. And it looks great.
It does. In fact, we think the summer of 2016, the shores of the Great Miami are going to come alive. In fact, I'll give you some teasers.
Okay.
If you like volleyball, stay tuned. If you like beach activities, stay tuned. If you like the kind of music that fits in with those activities, if you remember the days of the Beach Boys and Jimmy Buffett kind of things, you'll want to stay tuned for the mayor's big reveal coming up. But there's a lot of great things. If you're into activities, you want to get out in the water, we've got some great water sports activities coming up. And of course, we're going to do some educational things. We've teamed up with the Department of U.S. Fish and Wildlife, and I'll say that's for fish shocking. It's always kind of neat to see how that comes together. We're doing some activities coming up with the Miami County Park District. So really, it should be an exciting summer for recreation, for experiencing the great outdoors, and of course, education as well, all on the same site. So we're pretty excited about this truly being an active lifestyle park.
It's going to be great too. I remember as a kid, they had the paddle boats and canoes and different things down at Treasure Island. It'll be just nice to see what it will be now.
We're looking forward to that coming up this summer. It should be the shores of the Great Miami Summer. The shore. I'll try it again. The shore. That's hard to say. Like Sally sells the shores of the Great Miami in the summer of 2016. You'll want to be in Troy. This will be the place to be.
All right.
And we hope this will just be the initial steps in that we can continue to grow activities, both for our downtown, to support the downtown, but also our park system, and to bring that river alive, which is a great treasure that goes right through Troy. And we're really excited about it. And again, the ultimate goal is to bring people into our community to help an economic impact and have a good time, of course. But also, we're looking to people, young people, the millennials, to come and enjoy and possibly help develop our workforce for the future.
And set up residence right here in Troy.
Absolutely. And if not there, Miami County, and if not there, right in the local region.
Well, I think both of you had said it. This is going to be the kickoff, and then we'll see what is to come from there.
Yes.
All right. You've got council next Monday?
We do have council coming back 7 o'clock. It'll be at City Hall, April 18th. It doesn't seem like seems like April's flying by.
It is.
But that will be our next council meeting. There'll be some issues on the agenda, as they always are, and so we encourage people who want to get involved to find out what it's like. Come to a city council meeting.
And that's you do that on the first and third Monday of the month,
unless we have a holiday.
Okay.
If a holiday falls on that Monday, we move it one day back.
But folks can also watch that. That is on troyohio.gov. It's streaming online when you have the meetings as well.
Yes.
All right. Stan, thank you so much for coming this morning. Anything else either one of you would like to add?
I think we've whet the appetite for the summer concert series, both here in downtown Troy, but also moving out to our park system as well.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. Stan Kegley and Mayor Michael Beamish. This has been the Mayor's Report. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.